welcome to Kingdom Come Deliverance. This is an RPG. This is a very, very RPG. This is the most RPG I think has ever RPG'd. Okay, let's start the day. I've just woken up. This is the start of a day of Henry, who's the character you play as. That's him there. His name's Henry. You don't build your own character. It's very specifically following the story of Henry. This is the screen, and as soon as I saw this screen, I went, oh, I don't want to play that, and then didn't, until a lot of people recommended it, and I got a code for the game. So then I had to go, and I was like, oh, no shit, I nearly missed out one of the best games ever, because this screen looks a bit naff. Right, I am wearing just my jammies, because I just am. I have to wear all my armor and stuff. I take all my clothes off before I get into bed because I'm not entirely sure if it does anything or not. Genuinely, right, this game you have to get into a new mindset for, because I've just got off playing Skyrim. I'd not played Skyrim until now, and I've just got off playing Skyrim, and I was like, I can get into this easy. This thing is like the game Skyrim wanted to be. It's not a fantasy game. There's no orcs and elves or any of that. It is like the 15th century, 14th century, I never remember which one it is, near Prague or some shit, and it's fucking realistic. It's like one of those realistic games. It's got hunger, it's got survival, things I normally don't like, but I fucking love this game, because you can kind of play it a bit more like Animal Crossing than anything else. I'll briefly explain what I mean at points. I'm going to go outside now, but I'm going to shut the doors behind me, because I roleplay to shit. Yeah, you have to... You can't trust this game. You just can't trust that anything... Doesn't mean anything. Do I want to wash myself? I'll wash myself. There we go. If your clothes are dirty, people are less nice to you. You lose points in speech to certain people if your clothes look manky. Seriously, if I go traipsing, the sun's about to come out. If I go traipsing through a forest and then talk to someone, they'll be like, oh, you're like a bit of a piece of shit. Hang on, let's push me old. There we go. Get my torch out. So, yes, this is... Hang on a second. Let's whistle for my horse. Ah, fucking hell. There's a weeping angel of a horse that I've got. This is Pebbles, my horse. Oh, by the way, in the inventory, this thing here is the ring of my my girl, who didn't have a great time, and I took her ring as a memento, and I wear that with me at all times. It doesn't actually do anything, I just wear it because it's a memento. And that's the mindset you gotta be in. You gotta be Henry. Right, let's have a skedaddle. Not into town. I don't know really where to go at this early in the morning. At the moment, I'm at the stage where... Okay. I'm 13 hours into this game, and I'm like, alright, I'm going to recommend this now, because I've got 13 hours of insane joy out of it. However, I feel like I've only just started the game. At the 5-hour point, the credits rolled. That was the end of the prologue. That's when it flashes up on the screen, Kingdom Come Deliverance. I was like, what, 5 hours to get to that point? It's a hell of a... It's not the best written game ever, but it's telling its story very competently and interestingly. And my horse doesn't want to go in there. I'm trying to turn the horse around. Doop, doop, doop. Pebbles isn't the best of horses. I think the game looks superb. It's easily the best foliage I've ever seen in the game, especially when you get into sort of foresty areas. In fact, let's head into a forest now. Because these big old forests, they're not for decoration. They're not impassable. You can go in them. Go on, Pebbles. Yeah! Diddle-in, diddle-in. My torches are holding steady. I will say, though, there's two... Morning! There's two major issues with the game at the moment. Three major issues with the game that I'll get through now. One is the performance isn't great. I have to run this thing... I'm running it at Ultra, but at 1080p. Any other game on this system just runs flawless 4K Ultra. This is the one that I'm like, no, that has to be 1080p to make that thing work. The save system is so poo, I modded it out. You save the game when you sleep. My mouse just jumped up a bit there. You save the game when you sleep or when you drink. If we go into the inventory... That's someone's ear. This is a special savey potion. If you drink that, you can use the save option here. But look, it will cost you 1 savior schnapps. I modded that out. I can just save whenever because I'm a grown-up and I have to do things. What I did there was I just nudged my drink and I just poured water all over my Switch, which sits here. So I'm just going to very briefly deal with that. Rubbing water off my Switch. And then move that further away. So, because when I flourish the I'm an adult, I actually knocked a glass of water down. Good. And the third problem is the game's kind of buggy. I've had quests wig out on me and I've had to reset and stuff. So modding the save file out is kind of making that feel better. But here we are in some woods. Now in the woods there's always random shit. There could be bandits. People could emerge from anywhere. And there's also stuff to kill, like hares and deer and things, which you can hunt. But seriously, I mean, I've not seen a game do forests this well. This is a game that I've never seen such high quality forest. Especially when the sun just catches it just right. I'm wandering through. I kind of want to find a hare because I want to grab it and cook it. I mean, the torch isn't helping, but this is sort of an early time. Oh, I'll give you a quick example of a quest that I had to do to kind of indicate... Ooh, sometimes you've got to get through bushes like that. I had a quest where it was like, hey, quickly, go get your horse. We'll give you a horse. Go get your horse and then come with us. And I was like, yeah, but I got a lot of shit to sell, so I went off and sold shit. And as I came back, I saw all the people I was supposed to be going with ride off without me across the bridge because they didn't fucking wait up because it was an urgent mission. This isn't like the game waits for you. This game's gonna... Jesus, this is pretty. This game will play itself... the game is scooting along whether you play along or not. Hey, this is the Executioner's hut. I nearly did a bad thing here. Oh, Jesus, look at this. Yeah, that guy's not my friend. I have, in the early part of this game, I made some serious mistakes that have sort of fucked some people off. And that's a thing that you will do. That's a common thread. So... I met someone just on a path who accused me of a crime, was like, give me money or I'll... I think they were like, give me money or I'll go and say that you did this crime. And I was like, no. And then they ran off, so I killed them and then hid their body in the woods. And that's the sort of... yeah, fuck, this game is beautiful. It's really... The only thing that really lets it down is the animations. The animations do not match up to how fucking gorgeous the world they built is. This is, I will point out, this is quite a heavy sort of RPG. You've got to take your time with it. There's no rushing. You're not going to become God. You're not going to be smiting folks from 1,000 points away. Ooh, that's a thing to sell. I'm going to gather. Do you like my helmet? Technically, I shouldn't really have all that stuff on because it would just slow me down or whatever, but that's fine. At the bottom, you can see the bar is in like a red bit and a yellow bit. Yellow bit is stamina. Running drains it. Red bit is health, but the whole thing shifts down when you get injured. So if you get injured, your health will... Your stamina will drop with your health. The bit on to the left of the health, that's enemy health appears there. And the little man basically says that I'm within the range of a town, so I get some boosts, because I've got some skills and attributes and things. But the game, if we just briefly go on here, when you level up, main level... See, I'm getting a +1 on all of these because of that. You can kind of get these special abilities that you can add to yourself, but you don't really get much stronger. Your weapons will make you stronger, and that's the thing, though. You can get better weapons, but to actually get better at the combat, you have to practice, and what I do is I wake up, I scoot on... Hang on, where's my horse? There it is. Yeah, fuck you, Zelda. I'll give me my fucking horse when I call. Piece of shit. Yeah, when you, pretty much every morning I start with a bout of training, because I have to practice. This is a game where you have to practice. A lot. Like, trying to get used to the archery, I'm really struggling with, so I'm spending a lot of time practicing archery. Because it's a game about practicing, and you've really got to throw yourself in. That's why I'm like 13 hours in and I've only just started. Because I have... You'll notice a bit of slowdown as we approach the town. The towns kind of shank up a little bit, but only as you're getting into them. So this is the town. Here's some beggary people. I'll probably take my horse off. Oh, no, you know I'm not taking the horse off. I'm just... Am I crouching? Oh, see, I've got mud on my fucking... I'm covered in mud now. Is it a lot? No, it's not enough to be noticed. You'll get a little icon when it's enough to be noticed. But I'm getting covered in mud by melting through the mud. That's why I always take everything. I always take my stuff off before bed, just in case it's muddy and it makes my bed muddy. Because I sleep in the same place. Unless you go to an inn. And if you get too dirty, you'll go to a bathhouse and get yourself washed. But this is one of the little towns in the game. Oh, I should show you the map, shouldn't I? It's quite a big game. Like, this is... You know, this is a weird thing that they do. So this is the whole map. You can pan around this whole map, you can zoom out, and you can see that the map is... You start over here, I've been over here, and it's not the biggest map, but it's so beautifully detailed that it's fine. You get some seriously nice views and stuff. Maybe that's what I should show you. Because I don't really want to show you much of the story and stuff, because I'm really enjoying it, I don't really want to spoil any of it. So hang on, I'll give you a thing. I was there, I scooted over to here, and then I've come over here. So I've travelled that little distance there. When you zoom into a place like here, you'll see the map shifts from this sort of like overall map to get these maps of the actual town. And so you get these more like beautifully detailed maps with this beautiful art going on with them. which I think is really, that's a really sweet thing. So you get just that little bit of extra zoom, that little bit of extra detail that this map here can't provide, because that works for that and that works for that. It is slightly annoying trying to work out where exactly that tailor is, but you get used to the places. It's fine by me. What's that? Oh, that was a conciliation cross. I've got a quest giver there. So these are all shops and things. I don't know when they open. They won't be open until they open. Oh my god, I had a quest with someone. I was like, hey, come with me. And they were sweeping at the time. And so they went, oh yeah, no, I'll come with you. So they went back into the house, put their broom down, and then came with me. They don't just like magic it out their ass. Like, it's not that kind of game. It's a special, difficult game. It's kind of got some kind of mixed reviews. I've seen some people who really don't get on with how slow and how roleplay you have to do, and how much you got to kind of just enjoy walking around this really fucking beautiful medieval thing. Morning! You look well. Oh, stairs. Did I mention how much of an ass stairs are? Sometimes stairs just don't work. You just go up the stairs and it doesn't work. The game's kind of buggy. It's massive. It feels like the developers have gone just to the further... You know when developers promise the Earth and then never deliver it? I feel like Deliverance was the right title for this, because I feel like they have actually hit what they want to do. It's buggy and they're patching it, and I think there's been a few patches out already. And by the time you see this, probably a few more. But that's a thing. Morning, guard, man. Morning.
Henry?
Yes, see, they know my name. I'm Henry. I'm Pimp. Pretty cool. Sun's definitely coming out now, which is nice. Right, there's a training area over here which I'm running to. I could fast travel if you click somewhere. You'll see that little lines appear for it. Hang on, I'll go somewhere a bit farther away. You see that there? That I will then fast travel to. So I will actually, you'll see the character follow that line there. That little circle, hang on a second, that little circle that appears around me, if an interesting thing happens in that circle, then I'll spot it. And so you can then interrupt your fast travel if something interesting comes along. So you don't just, like, beam there like fucking Spock sent you. Sorry, my mouse wire is pulling my mouse away. It's kind of a slow game. I will say that if you want the rapid fast action, it's not there. Oh, fuck, he's not here yet. I'm really early. I thought he'd be here. There's a guy here who will happily train us. And I'll use him to show the combat, because otherwise I will panic and die, because the combat is really strange. Alright, how much... this is just a standard time skip. Ooh, shit. That's made me realise that my nourishment is low. Nourishment means I need food. I don't actually have a lot of food on me. I have 10 dried meat. I should go into town and buy something. I should forage something. Ah, fuck it. I'll eat. For the sake of this video, I'll eat some food. Eat. Nom nom nom. 57. 63. You can see the nourishment going up. 81. Nom 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 nom. I'm going to eat some dried mushrooms because they're probably gross. Nom 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 nom. Alright, nourishment's 101. You see there's a little piggy icon on the bottom right? That's because I've eaten too much food. And the more food if you overeat too much, you're going to get stuffed and you're going to have less stamina and debuff. So if you overeat, you get debuffed. That's the kind of game it is. And now I've digested that little bit of food, so it's now gone. That's the kind of game that this is. Right, let's skip till about 9. You see you can only sort of skip about an hour at a time and it jumps. That's because at any point when that's ticking around, if I was to exit it there, I've exited at that time. So I've waited until like 10 past 7 or whatever that time is. So you can be really precise with where you exit your wait. You're not just like jumping hours, you can jump specific, like, basically minutes. Hello! You're not the person I battle. Who are you? You got an axe though. Fucking fight you, mate. I'll fucking have you. Take him down. Where's my sword? Oh shit. I put all my weapons on, but I didn't put my sword on. That's my sword. It's called Assassin. Also got arrows and a bow. The archery, if we just briefly show you, is fucking awful. I'll try and loose an arrow off at that. It's not awful, I'm awful at it. Although, it's maybe a little bit awful. So you stretch, there's no thingy, and you gotta try and... Ah, piss! Work out where it's gonna go. And then grab my arrow back. Oop, if it hasn't broken. Hooray, it hasn't broken! Sometimes arrows break, and then you've lost them. Also, whenever you pick something up, you actually do pick the thing up, which I quite like. A sword, swing, and my helmet comes down. Is that the dude I'm waiting for? I can never fucking remember who I'm waiting for, who does the training. Right, let's wait just 2 hours. We will wait these 2 hours out. And you can see my nourishment and my energy. Nourishment goes down, energy goes down. Health probably won't go down. Not standing in the middle of the fucking anything. Shit, I'm gonna check now. I can't remember what... the guy turns up in quite early in the morning, I think. Everyone has... All the NPCs have their own thing. They'll get up, they'll do their stuff. There he is. It's Lord Thingamajob. You, Captain Bernard.
I'm glad you came.
Yes. Let's talk.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Yeah, he's good. So there's lots of shit going on here. Yeah, that you can do. Not trying that yet.
I'd like to train a bit, just lightly, with practice weapons.
Right. Let's get to it.
Yeah,
What
let's get to
weapon
it.
would you like to try? I've got a bastard sword, a short sword. We can fight with poles. Whatever you fancy.
Well, we could do hand. Oh, let's go for a. I've never fought with a mace. Let's do a
I'd
short
like to
sword.
train with a short sword, like a proper knight.
I don't know what sword I have. Take a shield, no shield. No
Just
shield.
on its own.
I've got a shield. I have no idea how
Grab
to.
your
Did I
piece.
sell my shield?
We'll
I
get
think I
stuck
sold
in.
my shield because I wasn't good at using it. So I was like, I could do with the money more on that. So this is the combat. So I am locked into him. My mouse isn't following that. I am just moving sad around. Ah, piss, piss, ow. His attacks will hurt my stamina because they're not sharp weapons or anything. They're blunt weapons. They hurt stamina. And they will knock you the fuck out. And then you'll take health damage when your stamina is totally drained. Doing a move also takes stamina. So, ow. Yeah, I'm going to counter you because I actually know how to play. Fuck yourself. Fuck yourself. Stab. Oh, ow, ow, ow. So, basically, if I move the mouse around, what's actually moving is which way I'm going to attack from. And if I hold shift like that, I can run away. So I can surrender at any point, which I don't want to do. I want to twat him. Yeah, if I right click, I do a stab. Ow. If I left click, I do a slash in that direction. I can stab the top or I can stab the middle, like that. If I press Q, I'm guarding. So if he tries to attack, I will guard. If I tap Q at just the right moment, when that little shield icon appears in the middle, ooh, there. I'll do a little counter and then I can counter back. Although that does not mean you get through. Because you're going up against highly trained soldiers, they will guard like most of the fucking time. And they'll be very good at it as well. Which I always... So the combat is... You are gonna struggle. You have to get good at the combat. You really do. I think it's an interesting system that really works. You can't just be good by it by default. See there, I did a little dodge to the side. So when the little thing turns up, when he tries to attack me, I can also dodge. Okay, there we go. I can dodge to the side. Boop, boop, and stab, stab, stabbity stab. Oh shit. Alright. So you can see that his health is the purple bar. Hasn't taken any damage. I don't know if I can damage him because we're doing practice weapons. Hello. Maybe you can pretend for me. Another thing that I can do that I've learnt is I can feint. So if I'm clicking the button like I am now, it looks like I'm about to attack and then I can swap to the other side. You attack me first. Oh, you see there, because I can't... Because there was a fence to my bottom right there, I couldn't actually swing from that side. So you got to pay attention to your terrain as well. So I'm going to say, hey, I'm attacking from this side, and then swing over that side and attack that side. Ooh, but they're soddily ready for me because he's highly trained. So if you're going up against a bandit, you'll just twat them. If you're going up against a random peasant, you just probably stab them in the eyes. If you're going up against a fucking captain, probably not going to get many hits in. So you got to be ready and prepared. So getting good at countering is important. So it's not like Assassin's Creed where you've done a counter, you now win. Ooh. Ah, shite. There we go. Well done, you sod. It's honestly one of the best combat systems. I mean, it's perfect for this game. It's absolutely perfect for this game. Yeah, come on then. Come on, I'm ready for you. I'm ready for you. I'm ready for you. Oh, God. 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 Oh, I went for a thing. Oh, I can kick as well. Where's my kick button? Oh, I can't. Can I not kick? No, it's because I'm doing practicing. Ooh, ow. Okay, so he actually got a hit on me there. Countered. Ooh. Come on, mate. Come on, mate. Come on, mate. Come on, mate. Counter. Stab. Oh, he just fucking dodges it. God damn. Counter. Stab. Counter. Oh, piss. I surrender. I surrender. Let's end that. So that will be leveling up my swordplay and stuff like that and give me all the skills. Also, by the way, you don't have a neck or eye holes in your shadow. Okay. Sometimes you have a sort of a neck, and other times because you're just like a floating head. Because you are, I mean, you can see your whole body during the whole thing because you need to. Because you need to see where you're bleeding and where you're dirty, etc. Thanks for that. That was awesome. Should we try it with real weapons then? Let's see how well I do with real weapons.
I'd like to train, but I want real combat with real weapons.
I wonder if he'll let me.
A bit cocky, ain't you? But all right. I like a man with a bit of piss and vinegar in him. I'll never learn as much with a wooden sword as with a real weapon. The old master swordsman says a true apprentice of the martial arts should be wounded at least once.
He sounds like an
Some say
idiot.
he should even try what it's like to die.
Nope.
That's blasphemy.
Yes.
Let's fight then.
People are big on Jesus in this
Won't
area.
kill you.
You may have
You might
noticed.
get hurt, and if you do, I won't bandage you. I'll have to deal with the consequences yourself.
Oh, shit.
What weapon will you try?
Let's go for a
I
bastard
still
sword.
don't feel entirely competent with the bastard sword. I'd like to try
I
that.
don't feel fucking incompetent with anything. Incompetent, I feel
Have
competent
your
with.
piece. We'll get stuck in.
Alright, so this, I could actually get seriously hurt and have to do a lot of stuff, so I've got to be really on my ball here. Oh god, oh god.
You'll get what for?
Uh-huh. Oh shit, got it too early. Panic, 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 panic. He's freaking out. Oh shit! Go for it! Ow! Alright, I'm not ready for this. One. Oh, that was a good fucking stab. Oh, you sod. So you can see my health bar is now dropped on the right there. Yeah, unlike most fights, this one I can actually leave. Yes! Oh, there you go. I got a new defense. Ooh, poke me away. Poke me. Ow! Okay, ow. Yeah. Yeah. Yes! Okay, okay. Oh, shit. Alright, whoa. That's good. Yeah, that was good. That was good. Get the shit kicked out of me. This is quite a brutal game. Ow. So at any point you can go to your player and I can see what buffs I currently have. Oh, I've got an injured head. If that fills up, my head will then start to bleed, so that's something I've got to watch out for. You can also check your horses. Your quest logs, which you want to click for spoilers. You get a whole codex of how the world works in this area. So what just leveled up? I swear something was like, hey, you got a point in some shit. Oh, defense! There we go. So I can get a new one of these. Push Q attempt is blocking opponent strikes with your shield will cost him 50% more stamina. If you beat an opponent in a clinch, you'll damage his weapon 50% more as when you attack each other at the same time. A damaged weapon will cause much less damage, as well as its price being greatly reduced. Ooh. Not entirely sure which those. I'm not going straight for my points unless I think about stuff. But I have lost half my health, so I should go and sort that out. Not quite worked out how to do that yet. I think we should we go to the... I think the baths will help me out like that. They'll patch me up. Whoop. If I'm right, the baths are just over there. You're going to look for white tents. Not those white tents. That's just shitty white tents. There's like these more marquees than tents that you're looking for. And if you can find those, then you have found the baths. And I think they're down over there. Oh, maybe I am wrong. Oh, maybe I've got myself turned around a bit. Actually, I think they're down there. Let's skedaddle gently down here. It's quite a dangerous place to... la, la, la. So the baths are... Yeah, it's just baths. It's how baths were. It's quite... It's just you'll see a bunch of white tents. It looks like there's been like multiple murders around the place. That's where you're heading for. That is so fucking beautiful. I mean, just the... Sometimes I see a shot in the distance, I'm like, God damn, how's the game this pretty? Oh good, I'm back in the town. I thought I was in the town already. Maybe I left it for a brief moment there. We look left. We look right. We whistle. And his horse. Hey, Bebs. Woo! I'm playing Breath of the Wild as well at the moment. I'm really into, like, slower games. Oh, careful, pebble. Careful, pebbles. Nice. Lovely war effects. Someone once told me to look upstream, and I actually had to go and check the stream to work out which way was upstream. Which I was, I appreciate that. Camp. Hello, excuse me. Yes, lovely. Looking for the bath. So they're around here somewhere. I'm gonna try and heal myself. So my horse is like full gallop. Good, bad, terrible, terrible. The horses are the best to control, as you can see. I've had nightmares I've been more in control of than these horses sometimes. But you can just about scrounge your way out of any problem. There's a house there. Maybe it's around there. Maybe this place was bigger than I thought. I mean, this is just going around like that one town that I went through. I don't really want to, I'm trying not to check my map. Things I'm trying to remember stuff. It's a bit of an accident there. It's a bit of an accident black spot around here when it gets icy, sir. Oh, going 2 miles per hour will do that to you. Little white tents. Not big of them. It's big white tents. There's a house. Is it here? Ah, this was it. The white tent's tucked around the back. Jump. Jump. There we go. Remember how to jump? Jump. You made it. Well done. Oh, hang on a second. Whip, whip. Lop horse. Heard about this town. There's the white spire, the white tents we're looking for. Ladies! Hello! Yeah, see? You got these little white tents you're looking for. Hello, may I bath? Please. It costs money, but I got a shit ton. Use the bathhouse services.
I'd like to order something here.
And what is it you'd like?
I'd like to get healed up. A bath, laundered my clothes, and healed of my wounds. Bath and laundered my garments, tell my wounds, or to pay for a wench. I want to pay for a wench. So a bath, launder my clothes, and heal my wounds.
I'll certainly need a physician to treat my wounds. Then a hot bath and laundering my clothes.
Which are fucking
But of
filthy.
course. Money first, though.
Alright, Jesus Christ. Oh, and you could also haggle
I'm not giving
everything.
you that much.
And
So
how much are you
They'll
willing
set a
to
price,
pay?
you can haggle around the price. So they want 30, so I can, with a scroll wheel here, say, I'll give you 28. Then make the offer.
You won't regret spending the money. I guarantee
Accepted, because
it.
I've been here a few times, because this is the way I've worked out how to heal. And then it'll take 4 hours. Ugh. Oh, they've also fed me by the look of it as well. With the old nourishment there. That's alright, innit? It's going to waste the better part of the day, though. I have to get my horse. Where are we going to go? Let's go to a different town. Show you the size of the map. I'm kind of just showing off mechanics. I don't want to show out how the game plays. And I would recommend you don't look at the Steam page for it. Because there's a hell of a spoiler on the Steam page that I wasn't aware of when I played it. Alright, full health. Everything's fine. All my clothes are tip-top condition. Or tip-top... Actually, tip-top washed. Yeah, see, they're actually still a bit buggered. Like, this is just completely dead. It's giving me pretty much nothing. And this, you can see 72. That's why it's all holy. I'll have to go and get that patched by someone. Maybe I should pop... Let's go into a different town and see if we can get my clothes fixed somewhere. I'll do it if I cover a little bit more on the map. You just have to go through things and you'll cover it. Maybe we'll go over here. Grocer, baker, lodgings, grocer, trader, scribe. Oh, they don't seem to have a clothists, tailor. Alchemy, apothecary, scribe. It would probably be tailor. Oh yeah, who's the tailor? All right, let's show the fast travel. Fast travel me. I've already done that. I can't remember. Hello everybody. Morning. Someone had a good night. Morning. Don't say back, you talker. Anyway. Yeah, let's go get the tailor, fix my clothes up. You may notice that there's a lot of this. I have been playing this game very much, you know. Ooh, what am I doing today?
Henry's come to see us.
Hello! Backflip!
Watch.
Sorry. Tried to backflip off you. I thought it was the thing we were doing. Think about fresh milk to drink. Thank you. Good health to you as well. The armor. Taylor. Hello, Taylor. Taylor's name is actually Taylor. It's weird.
May the
Hi,
Lord
Taylor.
watch over you, Henry.
Yeah, awesome. Could you fix my things? It's fine if you don't want to. Nope, you're not the one I have to talk to. Hello. Taylor, you're the one I'm supposed to talk to. The one that looks like fucking Robin Hood.
I'd save you.
Hello. Yeah. Same, I suppose. Rat pairs. Yeah, alright, so patch me up. So when I select something, it'll tell me how much I'm paying. Oof, that's going to cost me quite a bit. And so basically I've added everything to my basket is kind of how it works. I'll haggle. Get a few
Let's talk about the price.
currency bits off.
Alright, so.
Alright, so let's cut you down. 120. I'll make you an offer.
What do you say to this?
I'd almost shake on that.
Ooh, you shit.
Almost.
You see, here's his tie. I don't trust him. Oh, he's only taking 5 off. Alright, fine.
Very well, I agree.
I'll do it. I'll go for that. Easy life for me, innit? And ta-da! Good as new. My tightness is gone. And everything's at 100 that I'm wearing. Except for all these bits, which needs armorer. Yeah, I can't be fast through that anymore. Right, let's get out of here. Actually, I'm going to fast travel out here. But not all the way. Let's fast travel half this way. Let's fast travel here, and then we'll gallop the rest of the way through the woods. Because that might be fun. I don't fucking know. I kind of just stumble upon... At the moment, I'm just sort of getting my bearings and getting my armor nice and training up. So that's the current... the gameplay loop that I'm currently in. Come on, Peps. Let's go, Peps. Woohoo! Alright, is that the right way? You little dude actually... See, he's facing that way. If I rotate round... He's now facing that way. So you work out where he is based on what he's facing. That makes a lot of sense in my head. Right, this way. Let's go through those, gap in those trees and see what we can see. See, I know what we can say. I've been this way before, but you know. It's nice. It's a beautiful day as well. This is literally what this game is about. This game is about just, let's go for a horse ride. See what we can see. Go through the forest if you want to find some stuff. I've got a whole bunch of treasure maps I haven't even opened yet. For fear that I'll then start looking for treasure. That'll be just another thing to do. I'll be honest, this is the first point I've got to in the game where I felt like I could step away from the main story. Like it's still, well, everything that's going on is very urgent in the main story, and because I've been hit so much by, hey, do this thing quickly, I feel like I've had to get through it quite quickly. This is the first point where it's kind of eased off a bit, and I've been like, alright, let's take a little break, and let's sort this thing out. I think I've got the right way, where I'm trying to go. The birds singing and stuff. It's a beautiful, beautiful game, this. I mean, like, I really like The Witcher. I think for fantasy RPGs, The Witcher's still my fave. I enjoyed Skyrim, I just thought it had a lot of strange design choices and issues. But The Witcher was always my favourite. But The Witcher never really captured forests. I always felt like everything in The Witcher looked really fantasy. The distance always looked strange. Everything kind of just looked a bit odd in The Witcher, whereas this just looks like right. This is very, you know, this is very much how I think forests and things should look. I think I'm going the right way. Now I am, in fact, quite lost. Let's go. Let's see where we go. I'm heading sort of northish. Let's go this way. Might see some rabbits to hunt. Some hares. Although, I will say, you have to be careful, because I got fucked over royally, because I hunted a hare. No, it wasn't. It was a deer. I hunted a deer and then sold the meat a few days later to a trader in the local shop. The trader busted me because that meat, the deer that I hunted, was owned because it was taken from somebody's land, and then somebody complained that they'd found the dead deer, clearly, to the trader. So if you kill something on owned land, you'll have to sell it from further away. If you steal something, you can sell it to anyone as long as it's not that expensive. If it is expensive, then you have to sell it to somebody far away, because otherwise, you know, they'll know that it's been nicked. So if you nick like a ring or something and you want to sell it the other end of the map, because otherwise you're going to get busted. Whoa! Shite the bed. Possibly a trap. Always good to investigate. Whoop. Hello. Dead body. Alright, let's loot you. See, that's covered in blood, so that's kind of useless. 1 money. I'll take it. And a pretzel. Delicious, thank you. And a wimple. Ah, it's a nun. Huh. See, this says steal, and now I've stolen things. Oh, fuck.
What are you doing, you murderer?
I just looted a dead nun. This isn't going to go well for me. It wasn't me.
I didn't kill anyone. The corpse was already lying there when I got here.
Everyone knows you're a troublemaker.
Nobody knows me, you shit. Oh my god. Right.
I've got myself in a few scrapes, but that doesn't make me a killer.
People who get in
Oh fuck, this guy's got
are the same
ridiculous
ones who
things.
think nothing of stealing, and the ones who steal can kill.
Oh no.
I saw you robbing the corpse.
Ah, right, yes. I was examining the crime scene. So I can see I'm better at certain things. So oh god. That, you'll see it to the heart, but I don't know how much he's got on the heart. So it's not just a speaks chest. The stronger you are and the other things you are, you can intimidate and push people in different ways. I don't think he's going to have a stronger heart than me.
I was finding out what happened here, so I could report it.
I was.
All right.
And I was stealing
I've
a
got
pretzel
funny
from a dead
feeling
nun.
about you, but I can't be absolutely sure you did it.
I didn't do it.
I'm relieved to hear it. And what exactly were you doing here, anyway?
Oh shit,
What are
turning
you
the
getting?
tables. You're carrying the murder weapon. Oh, well. That would be a thing, wouldn't it? Could report this. Why? But I speech to. He's carrying the
You're
murder weapon.
carrying the murder weapon.
You won't prove it's a murder weapon, but I prove I know how to use it.
Okay. Uh-oh. Oh god, I'm gonna kill a trader. Traders are useful, man. They trade shit with you. Alright, admit it would be easier. I got my +3. I don't know why I didn't win last time. It was because of a draw or something. Oh, he's got a 70% chance to beat the guy. That's what
It'll
it
be
is.
easier for you if
Right.
you confess.
Yay. Apparently that was successful, but nothing came of it. Oh, he's got nothing.
I could drag you off to Rattay myself and let the bailiff decide.
Yeah, kick his ass.
I think I should go and report you. They'll listen to me. I know what happened. I won't leave criminals to roam the roads.
Yeah,
Oh,
drag him off.
really? I tell you, if you try and pin something on me I haven't done, the whole fucking province will get to hear of it.
Uh-oh. I'm not sure.
I'm sorry. It seems you really didn't do it.
I mean, I could kill him and see if he has the murder weapon on him. But his sword doesn't have any blood on it. He could have washed it off. Do I kill this man? Kill this man? Maybe I'm letting a man go for a murder of a nun. That I looted. Fuck it. Thanks for the coin, Nan. Alright. Or nun. It's my Nan. She was great. Oh, it's my Nan. Hi, Nan. Anyway, yeah, okay, we're galloping now to a little town. Another little town. Some of the beautiful views that you can get. Gallopy, gallop, gallopy, gallop. I mean, whee! So we're now within the province. God damn, would have had a better speech check from this guy. Yeah, it's lovely. I think that kind of sums up the game. It's like, I don't know what to do, but whatever I do, it will definitely be wrong. The game. Let's gallop into town and not report that guy, because we fucked that up. Morning! You don't know me. None of these people fucking know me. They've been here a few times. They don't really know me. You actually have a reputation in all the different towns. So I can't remember which one this one is. This one? Yeah, my reputation is just 31. I like that guy dropping down. And there is another little town. And there is a little doggy. Hey, dog. Hello. Hello. Oh, sorry. I can give him meat. I can throw meat to that dog. But I'm not gonna. Yeah, I don't know whether... This is a very difficult game to recommend because I can go, hey, I recommend this game. And if everyone goes, why? I'm like, I'm going to need like 6 hours of your time. You've seen kind of bits of how this game works. I've gone from, if you want to know the scale of the map, I rode my horse from there to there. And that was about that. So it's not the biggest map in the world. Could ride somewhere new. We could explore things. Could go off in that direction. But it is, I mean, if you were walking, that would take forever. And the towns are lovely, and they're all built on hills because, of course, they were, because that's defense. There's all the people who live down here that get cheap housing that the raiders will eat first. And it's a gorgeous game. It's truly gorgeous. I just really, when I was planning what to do in the video, I was like, I'm just gonna, I don't know, wander around for a bit. It's a game about wandering around for a bit. It's a game about getting my shoes dirty. Oh fuck! I got fucking shoes dirty. God damn. My mum was right. Nobody trusts a man with dirty shoes. Also, always kill traders that you think have killed nuns. Fuck! Oh! Should have remembered that one.